What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Ash Gray version. Last episode we were dropped in this mysterious island with nothing around us, just the comfort of these wonderful palm trees, these stairs over here. I don't know what's going on, man. This is very scary. It's very new to me. I don't know how to cook. How am I gonna fend for myself in this wasteland? I don't know what I was gonna go for there. I was gonna say like I honestly have no idea. But hey, there's an Ultra Ball, so hopefully that will help us out. Maybe it's like food. I'm actually wondering if there's any wild Pokemon in this grass. Oh, looks like there are, as we have a wonderful Weedle at level 6. Alright, because that is what I want to be fighting as a level 52 Pikachu. Anyway, excuse me, I almost just died there. Well, not really died, but close enough. It was a very rough cough. It kind of hurt. Anyway, a lot of you guys let me know that this game apparently has some bugs or glitches, and so I have prepared myself today with a wonderful little cheat that you'll see in just a second. I promise it's nothing super over the top. It's actually necessary because apparently the game will not work if you don't do this. So first off, I'm going to show you guys exactly what does happen when you don't use anything. So we're going to make our way down here. I've actually already tested this just so that you know that you kind of have to do this. And I'll also leave a link in the description just so that you guys can do this as well, because I know some of you might be having trouble with this if you just downloaded this recent update to Ash Gray. Which, I don't know, apparently 4.2, which is what I'm on right now, is supposed to fix most of the bugs, but I guess it doesn't fix this one. So anyway, here's this nice couple of old people, I don't know. Look, a real live Pokemon! Isn't it cute? You must be a trainer. We don't get to see many wild Pokemon on Tangelo Island unless we visit this park. Thank you for showing it to us. Come along now, dear. Okay, well, see you guys later. I guess I don't know what's up with them, but if you will notice, I've got a nice little walk through walls cheat going on, because if you actually take a step into this building, which I'll demonstrate in just a second here, I'm gonna actually go ahead and save state just so that we can go back to this one, but just so you guys know, if you go into this building normally, this will happen. Yeah, we got a Master Ball, except now the game is frozen, so that's the thing. The game is literally frozen. So we're going to go ahead and revert back, and if we actually enter through this door, which is kind of weird, this happens. Yeah! And the music kind of stopped for a second there. I don't know what was up with that, but hey, just so you know that glitch is there, and I've actually gotten it to do the same glitch on this side. Oh! Alright, so that definitely has never happened before. Anyway, just so you know, that is glitch right there. I don't know what's up with it, but just so you know, I keep saying just so you know, but I meant to say I'll have the link to the walkthrough walls cheat in the description, just so you guys can do this as well. Anyway, here's the Lost Lapras. I'm going to go ahead and disable this cheat now, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, I know that was literally a split second for you guys, but look at that. Walkthrough walls is no longer here. We can't walk through anything, but I'll leave that in the description just for those of you guys playing along that need that, because the game is glitched. And that guy, what are you doing to that Lapras, man? Just, what are you doing? What are you I don't want to look at that anymore. Come on, get up and moving, you stupid lump. You better listen or else. Oh, they're being very mean. Oh, okay, they're all saying the same thing. Alright, well, they are all saying the same thing, so let's try and help out this little Lapras here. Oh no, I guess they all say the same thing. Oh, hey, what's it to you? This is none of your business. We don't like any brats like you telling us how to handle our Pokemon. We're getting ready for a big Pokemon battle against the Orange crew, so get lost. I guess a Pokemon battle will teach you to butt into our business, though. Alright, so we have some actual maybe worthwhile trainers. I think this is our first battle with anyone from the Orange Islands, and we'll see. Okay, so they have at least higher levels. They're not exactly the most worthwhile because they've just got, never mind, a Hitmonchan. That's actually pretty strong there. I was gonna assume that they all had little bird Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I guess this is what I get for saying they're not worthwhile trainers. My bad, Mr. whatever the heck you are. Hopefully Tabasco can actually land a flamethrower, because I kind of need him to right here. This is level 45. Okay, one hit kill. Nice. Maybe Tabasco actually... Oh, hey. I forgot that this was a thing in Ash Gray. Every single time we get a level, we gotta go ahead and stop the evolution, because if you guys are new to the series, which I assume most of you are not, I'm sticking with Ash's team just because that's the way to get all the events in the game to happen in the best way possible, basically. So, hold it! Oh hey, it's Tracey! This should only take a second. Let me see. Your guys' Pokemon aren't very healthy. You haven't been training them very well, have you? Hey, we don't have to stand here and be insulted. Forget that Lapras. Who wants a Lapras that won't surf anyhow? And they're just gonna leave us here making out with this Lapras. It's fine. At least Tracey knows how to handle this Lapras. See, he's not doing whatever that other guy was doing to it. He's just kind of being chill about it. We'd better get Lapras to the Pokemon Center right away. Alright, so do I have the Lapras now, I'm wondering? I guess not. Tracey's holding it for us. So if you guys don't know or aren't familiar with the Orange Islands, which I assume none of you aren't, because if you watch the original anime, you must have at least watched or heard of the Orange Islands anime. Tracey replaces Brock throughout this season. I think, yeah, Brock just stays behind in Professor Ivy's lab, and then Brock does come back for Johto and the Advanced Generation, and I think also 4th Generation. Yeah, he finally got replaced in 5th Gen, which not many people were too happy about, but hey, I guess it had to happen eventually. Anyway, we have Tracey with us now. He's going to be accompanying us. I was just checking if there was anything over there. I guess there wasn't. So, hey, Tangelo Island is a great place for tourists. The Pokemon Park is a great attraction. That's why so many family cruises come here. But Tracey Sketchit here, he's quite a good guy. The nurse said that Lapras will be just fine. She put it out back in the pond behind the Pokemon Center. And you are? Pleased to meet you, Ash. I'm Tracey. I'm a Pokemon Watcher. Pokemon Watcher. I kind of remember you as being like a photographer and drawing stuff, because, you know, your last name's Sketchit. You kind of have to end up being a sketcher. So you're thinking about entering the Orange League. In order to enter, you have to challenge the 4 leaders of the Orange crew. They all live on different islands throughout the Orange Archipelago. If you beat all of them, then you can take on the Orange League champion. Huh? You know Professor Oak, he's my hero. If you don't mind, I might follow you on your journey. Then I might have a chance to meet my idol. Yeah, so now Tracey's actually going to join us. Let's go ahead and heal up Pikachu since he kind of died to that Hitmonlee kind of randomly. I think it was a critical hit, don't remember rather, that I'm not too sure. But I did see the Lapras was out back in the pond. I actually thought it was a Lapras on top of the Pokemon Center, but I guess it's just out in the back of the pond, just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, when suddenly Ash showed up and began to swim in its pond as well. It's quite nice in here, actually. Hey, Lapras, how you doing, girl? You feeling better? Let's actually talk to her. Oh, Lapras, why won't you trust me? Oh, hey, it's Team Rocket. Out of the way, twerp. You're not going to stand in the way of us capturing that rare Lapras. Just try to stop us. I guess that last one was Meowth, but I don't know how to do a Meowth voice. A lot of people say that I sound like James. I have no idea because, I don't know, I've been watching a little bit of the original anime at least, and apparently what the voice that I try to do is actually the James from the newer Pokemon series, not, I guess, the old one. I don't know, the old one was Eric Stewart, also known as Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty great voice actor, pretty great guy. Actually, don't know if he's a great guy because I've never met him, but I assume he's a great guy because, I mean, he does some great voices. Anyway, let's send out Kaizar and take out this Licky Tongue by seeding its tongue. Okay, you disable Leech Seed. That's really going to help you out. I mean, this must be pretty painful. Just think about having tons of tiny leaves, like just, you know when you get what is it called? A paper cut on your finger. It hurts so much just from that tiny little paper cut. Now imagine having like tons and tons of, what did you just do? You use Memento. What does that, somehow I haven't heard of that move. I guess it just like killed itself to lower my attack. Don't know what's up with that, but apparently Roshi's doing like no damage to this guy. So let's actually switch out to Kaizar again. And never mind, I guess we died. That kind of sucks. These guys are actually really high level. I hope that this game doesn't randomly have a spike in level because that, I don't know, some Pokemon hacks seem to do that randomly. They have like a random level spike where everything becomes super high level out of nowhere. And it's just kind of annoying to deal with, or at least have to train up our Pokemon. Anyway. So we didn't get that Lapras. That doesn't mean you've heard the last of Team Rocket. We'll follow you around this whole archipelago until we get that Pikachu. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Lapras seems to be saying it would like to go with you on your journey. And we get the Lost Lapras. And we're going to go ahead and give this guy a nickname. It's actually a guy. I think Ash's Lapras was a girl, but you know what? I'm actually going to name this guy Tangelo because that is the island we're on. And it sounds cool. I can't spell apparently, or I guess I can't use Pokemon's extensive system of nicknaming Pokemon. So we're gonna name this guy Tangelo, or Tangaloo. Why not? Tangaloo with 2 O's, since I accidentally put another one in there. Okay, for a split second there was a Team Rocket music, and I thought they might be back for another battle, but here we are. We've got Tangaloo at level 30. Not really the highest level ever, so we might actually have to do some training. Yep, met in Tangelo Island at level 30. Shell Armor, that's actually pretty helpful, but she's pretty low level. I'm gonna keep calling her she, I feel, because Lapras is one of those Pokemon that I just, like, automatically have a gender for. Anyway, let's go heal up. I don't know, there's just some Pokemon that I look at and I'm like, yeah, this has to be a female, and then when they end up being male, it's like, okay, that's... I don't know, I guess my mind is just used to it being a female-only Pokemon, but Lapras apparently has both genders. I'm not sure about Jinx. Is Jinx only female? Because if there's a male Jinx, that is pretty weird, man. I know Mr. Mime, I think there's female Mr. Mimes, too. That's pretty weird in itself. It's just the fact that his name is Mr. in it, but yeah, I don't know. Someone actually let me know that I may have left some of my items in the PC, so I should actually just go check that. I don't know why I went in that Pokemart. Wasn't really a point to that, but let's go check the PC because apparently I left some of my items in here and I really want to know if I actually did. Wrong PC though. Item storage, and alright, I did leave a ton of items in here actually, so let's go ahead and withdraw all of these now that we can actually use them, which is going to be pretty great. The Sacred Ash, I don't know what that... I'm gonna leave all the ethers in there, actually. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of lemonades, man. Got a good amount of full restores. Yeah, I think I should just leave the Sacred Ash in there. I'm really not sure what it does. So someone let me know in the comments, because I think in this game it might be different from what it normally does. I don't know. I thought it was a key item, but apparently it's not. So let me know what that does, because I honestly, that's one of the items that I can't remember. I think it's using like gold and silver for something special, but in this game I guess it does something else. And I guess we can't do anything with the boat just yet, so we've got no other choice but to head down south with our wonderful Lapras, which I guess doesn't surf. And okay, yes it does surf, even though that one guy said that it wouldn't surf. But oh my gosh, that looks really cool, man. That is a pretty awesome sprite. We've got Ash on the back of the Lapras, and we got a little horsey. That's actually pretty good level, so we might actually be able to do some decent training around here, even though my guys are pretty high level already, except for Tangaloo, and of course Tabasco, who I'm still not sure if he obeys us because he just got a flamethrower on the first try. Alright, so we're back over by this Pokemart. I guess we're gonna go check out this Route 2 apparently. Yeah, I would assume that we're supposed to progress in numerical order, so Route 2 it is! That was pretty weird. There was like a weird shadow under Lapras there. It was just kind of a line. But I'm going to go ahead and spray some more repels. As you see, it took me another one to actually get over here. And I'm just kind of checking if there's any trainers around here. There doesn't seem to be. Never mind. Just as I was about to say that, here's a trainer randomly. That's pretty cool. It seems that every time I'm about to say something, the game is just like, no, you can never be right about anything. Here's a trainer. Because you just said that there wouldn't be any trainers. So be wrong about more things. Yeah, that's just the way things seem to go whenever I do anything. But yeah, there are some trainers here now, which is pretty good. I don't know, I think most of the trainers, well actually this is the Orange Islands and everything is just islands, so I would assume that everyone just has water types all the time, so this is definitely going to be a place for Pikachu and Kaisar to thrive and be awesome. But I do want to try and include some of the other guys because I'm not sure what the types or even what Pokemon the gym leaders will actually be using. I do remember the first one's like Sissy and she's got like a Blastoise. The second one has like a Scyther. But the rest of them I don't really remember. All I remember is like the last guy has a Dragonite. The third gym leader I actually have no idea. I don't remember him at all. I kind of just have little memories of the Orange Islands, so this will actually be pretty nice to get a little refresher going. Same thing as Pokemon Naranja, which actually refreshed my mind with like the toboggan race or sleds. What did they call them? I don't know. They were big chunks of ice and they kind of just sled down this mountain, as well as Sissy riding around on her Blastoise and having a race. So I think this game actually does have all of that programmed into it as well. You guys actually let me know that that is also glitched, so basically if we lose the challenges, it will glitch the game, and then we can't fight the gym leader. So even though it's buggy, hopefully in the upcoming updates for Ash Gray, which I'm assuming are going to come out, because after 3 years of not updating the game, getting a random update, it seems kind of like, you know, the guy's going to continue the progress actually on it. So at least I really hope that he does, because this game is really awesome, and I know a lot of you guys out there also enjoy it, so hopefully he keeps continuing updating it. And I think the next update actually should be including Pokemon the Movie 2000, which is probably my favorite Pokemon movie. I really like the first one, but the second one is definitely my favorite. I don't know, I just wasn't all about that Ash turning into stone and stuff. I don't know, as a kid I found that weird. I guess I was a weird kid. I remember a lot of the other kids in my school were like, oh my gosh, did you see the movie? Man, Ash was turned to stone and he was crying, and I wasn't crying with him or anything, because, you know, I'm a big kid. I don't cry for cartoons. I'm a big boy. But, I don't know, I was just never about that. It was still a really awesome movie, because obviously it had, like, Mewtwo in it, but, I was all about that Lugia movie. Lugia and the Three Birds, you know, yeah. That was my jam, if you know what I'm saying. And I guess we accidentally stepped in front of the gym, so here's a little boy. Haha, I gotcha, gotcha. You never saw me hiding here, did ya? Can't be a very good trainer if you fell for a trick like that. If you want to get to this gym, you'll have to battle me with a bat. Come on, let's see how good you really are. I was trying to make it rhyme, but I suck at rhyming. So here we have little Tuber Boy, Tuber Senta. It's kind of a weird name. It's very Japanese sounding. Maybe it is Japanese, but I would assume that in the dub they made it something different, but I guess it's still Senta. So here we go. We got a level 50 Kingler coming up. No match for Thunderbolt. Does Pikachu have a light ball? I feel like he does. He seems very, very strong, or at least, I don't know, he's a freaking level 54 Pikachu, so maybe he's just naturally super strong. Anyway, that's Senta, and apparently that is Sissy's little brother, I guess? I don't know. You have some very light-colored font, Sissy. It's kind of hard to read. Are you starting trouble again? You're supposed to be inside cleaning your room. Oh, so you come to challenge the gym leader, huh? Well, my name is Sissy. I am the Mikan gym leader, and I accept your challenge. Follow me into the gym, unless you're afraid to lose. Oh, I am very afraid to lose, so I am actually not gonna even follow you in there. I'm super scared right now, so next episode, we're actually gonna be taking on the Mikan City Pokemon Gym. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you all next time.